Because they do serve a tartine sandwich on their menu. I didn't realize that until recently.
It wouldn't be as good as yours, Scott.
Thank you. My friend David. Ironically, the reason why I chose to do something like this is that the product that we're using for this is the Tono. It's classified as the Tono. It's a premium albacore that's actually packed in olive oil. It's a quality olive oil. It takes on a really nice olive oil flavor as well as a nice moisture, and it's just a different layer of flavor in the tuna as compared to using something solid white that's in water. So it's really what I would consider to be one of the premium parts of the product line, and just something a little bit different. But again, it's still very affordable. It's made and packaged in the same style that the European species are available. They come in the little jars. They're usually about $7 or $8 a piece. The can is $1.99. And it's probably, I do believe the portion in the can is more than what it is on the shelf in the jar. Technically, individual cans are 2 servings. Okay, so very simple. And we're going to make a couple of them here. I have some baguette. It's just been sliced very thin. You can use any kind of bread that you want to use. Slice it thin, little salt, little pepper, little olive oil. Toast it in the oven, 7 to 8 minutes. If you want to color them, turn the heat up. If you want them to be a little bit more like a cracker, turn the heat down and leave it in for a little bit longer. My feeling is that a little bit of the toastiness on it really adds a little bit of flavor to it. Okay, so very simple. Also, I have a tapenade, olive tapenade. It's usually made with black olives and varieties of black olives. I decided to do green olive. I think it's a little bit tangier, a little bit sweeter, and not as sour as a lot of the black olives. If you're feeling adventurous, the recipe is available. If you're not feeling as adventurous, it doesn't hurt my feelings if you're going to use a store-bought product. There are a lot of good ones out there. But very simply, if you have a food processor and some olives and some capers and some garlic and anchovies and parsley and some olive oil, you can just really put all the ingredients into a food processor, turn it on, go get your laundry out of the washing machine, fold it, put it away, come back and turn the thing off. You're not going to harm it whatsoever. We do these all little cool things in squeeze bottles too. Isn't that neat? Get a little bit of olive oil that came off the top of that one. So, and I wanted to do more than one portion at a time to show you that there is a very easy opportunity to do more than one at a time once you have all of your ingredients together. So I just take some of the olive tapenade and squirt it right on the middle of the bread. Try to keep it from running off the table. Just going to spread it out just to cover it, because I like all little things. All little food should encapsulate the entire bite in one bite. You don't want to miss anything, and you want all the flavors to be extremely profound and right in front of you on something that's really small and just really experience everything that's in it. Okay, so just going to spread this out. And if you want to, you don't like olive, use artichoke, puree a different vegetable of some kind. It really depends on what it is that you like as to what it is you can turn this into. To this, I have the Tono tuna. Now, if you notice, and if you take a really close look at it, you can see the grains in the fish, and you can see that it's a quality piece of fish, and it's just really cared for delicately. The standards within the organization are very high as far as producing quality, consistent quality products. So instead of breaking this up and shredding it like you normally would see, I like to have a nice chunky piece right on top. And you can break it up as much as you like. You can use the baguette, you can use wheat bread, you can use the old bagels, and you can really do whatever you want to do in order to make it as unique as possible. So just a little piece on top, very simple. Nothing hard so far. Everybody still with me? And we haven't cooked anything, we haven't burned anything, we haven't wasted anything. We just really assembling a sandwich is what we're doing. Next to that now, I want to have some tomato. You can use whatever kind of tomato you like, whether it's a heirloom tomato or just be careful.
Oh, Stephanie, come on.
You can just walk right through. It's fine.
I'm in the picture.
Okay, so I just have some really small salad tomatoes. They're always very inexpensive. You usually get a pint of salad tomatoes in the grocery store for less than $2. If it's a specific variety or a heirloom or a golden jewel tomato or something like that, it could be a little more. The point is for $3 or under, you can get a whole pint of these tomatoes and make as many of these as you want, or use them for anything else. I chose to slice them just so we have a nice little sliced tomato right on top. And you can arrange it any way you want. If you want to put the tomato on the bottom or off to the side, if you want to put a slice of cheese on there, if you want to grate some Parmesan over the top, and there's really no right or wrong answer here at all. The idea is to just really take a couple of quick ingredients that are readily available, very simple, prepare them, and enjoy them. Okay? To that now, I have a little bit of saffron aioli. I've taken some saffron, I've steeped it in some warm water. You can literally, from the tap, leave the saffron in there, put it in the refrigerator, strain it off a day later, 2 days later, it doesn't matter. To that, you can add that to mayonnaise, mustard. You can add some vinegar to it if you like. Just any kind of base or condiment that you want to enhance the flavor of saffron, you can just really just steep it out in the water and then eventually just add it to the ingredient. Steep. Not as in going downhill. We do have all the recipe information available to you, so it's everything's there. We're going to provide you with all the information, and you can recreate these anytime or anywhere you want. Yeah, it's really nice too. That's a nice texture. Now again, it is a mayonnaise product. You can use non-fat, light, low fat. Some of the mayonnaises that are available now, they're actually made with olive oil, are really delicious. I don't know if you've had any chance to try them, but they're really tasty. I've yet to come across the bacon flavored one, but I'm still interested. It's bacon flavored.
Baconese or something?
Yeah, it's actually a
John
non-meat
Stewart's always
product.
making fun of that.
Yeah, it's a non-meat product though. It's kosher. Yeah. Okay, so I just want a little bit on top. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. I just think it adds a nice little creamy element, as well as with the saffron. And then again, a very simple ingredient, parsley. It's in every grocery store. It's 30 to 40 cents for an entire bunch of it. A fresh herb, use it, it tastes great. And we're just going to take one little piece and just going to put it right on top. So it makes it a very simple hors d'oeuvre for a cocktail party. You can make a few of them up ahead of time when friends are coming over. When the kids go to bed, the adults want to sit down and drink a little wine. Feel free to make a couple of these sandwiches and just have them available. And you can't believe it. It's a tuna. And then, like I mentioned earlier, there's just really simple things. There's nothing complicated about any of this. We just want to make some really attractive and tasty looking hors d'oeuvres that are very easy to make, and everything will be coming out now for everybody else to try.